seaside capital of Britain and home to the country's biggest hot tub superstore.
Don't put your feet in the bottom.
It's a booming business owned by Den Holmes and his son Dan and son-in-law Ross.
Well, what you'll probably do in a minute is fall back into the seats. Oh, there you go.
Everyone who works here is either family or friend.
We all get on with each other 99.5% of the time.
What are you doing now?
What a penis.
This is an industry that's really hotting up.
20 grand. We'll have two. Good idea.
Because Britain's gone hot tub crazy.
I think you can almost become euphoric sat in the tub.
I put a talking book on and everything just disappears.
50 Shades. Again.
It might sometimes be a tight squeeze.
Oh, yes!
We are officially bonkers busy.
The benefits of these things are sort of large and varied.
We rack them and stack them, we pop them out the door, and I like to think we do a bloody good job.
But can the family firm handle Britain's hot tub explosion?
The logistics behind that is everybody's going to be under pressure.
People don't want to work 7 days a week. They want to spend time with the family.
Treating us like idiots, and it's us that do the job.
Hello, hot tubs.
It's been a wet start to the year, but finally the sun's out and the customers are pouring in.
Hot tub, all right, I'll be with you in 2 seconds.
I'll do my best not to stroke your knee.
It's Sunday, and sales director Ross and cousin Damien need to sell 40 tubs a week to hit targets.
You often know when people are coming in to buy. They are coming in to look, but they've already decided they're going to buy. It's more a question of what they're going to buy.
You're going to have this forever. You're only going to buy it once. Buy once, buy right. You don't buy one and sit in it and go, should I have bought the other one?
Factory worker Paul and his wife Christina used to have a blow-up spa. They've travelled 240 miles in search of something more permanent.
We come from Essex and we've come to Blackpool to buy a spa. That's crazy.
Everyone in sales will know it's about nailing a hat on. It's about somebody coming and having a look, and it's not pressured, but you need a deposit out of somebody.
Ross used to be a Royal Marine, but now his battle plans are all for the showroom floor. He knows every trick in the book.
You've got to understand that they're probably just a bit reserved, so you can start talking to them anyway. In your own time, slip your shoes off and jump in the spa.
Any model you like, fill your boots.
Come on, get in the spa. And often like, oh, no, come on. And eventually they'll all get in the spa with you.
Richard Killick and his family have driven 60 miles from Stockport.
This is comfort.
Is it comfort?
I look very comfy, yeah. She wants a swimming pool, and we can't afford a swimming pool, so this is the next best thing.
Those seats are higher, which, for little people like me...
Don't laugh here, but we do booster cushions.
The real skill is upselling, making sure everyone blows the budget.
We've looked into it. We came up here with a budget of about 5, maybe a little bit more, but not as much as 6.
What do you get in the next one up?
The best hot tub in the world.
Oh, shit. 90% of the time is me and you using it.
Yes.
That's just getting a bit silly price, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I agree with you, yeah.
We'll always say to them, don't jump in the bigger, expensive one now.
Don't sit in these ones if you don't want to spend that extra money. That I will say, don't sit in them. Because if you sit in them and the size for that much extra, it's amazing, but do not sit in them unless you want to buy one.
That sort of heightens the curiosity for them jumping in the more expensive one.
So look how much more room we've got here than we did when we did that over there. When we did that over there, we couldn't get our legs together.
Don't forget about your love seat as well. Don't forget about that. Or that might put you off.
It's a decision between this one and the S3. However, this is dog's balls.
We're not going to do that.
It may be the dogs, but it's also £3,000 over their budget. Last year, the store sold over £7 million worth of tubs. They reckon they'll grow another 50% this year.
There's so much fuel for growth. We've not scratched the surface. It can go so much bigger. You've got to make it work and make it better and improve it.
The business has come a long way since it began 10 years ago.
We started off in that little unit there in the corner with 1,000 square foot, and eventually we had another one there with 1,000 square foot, and that was it. The first year we did 86, and then the growth kept going from there, really. There's a lot of graft. I'd be happy now selling this money forever, and it's not acceptable.
Now the orders are coming so fast that deliveries are struggling to keep up.
Right, rock and roll then.
It used to be just Den and son Dan in a van. Now they've got a whole fleet. 20 hot tub technicians bringing Britain its bubbles.
Really need a piss.
At 18, Den's grandson Wes is the youngest.
How long until there? Don't know.
While Den's stepson Guy comes with 6 years' experience.
I love my job. Your Father Christmas bringing a new toy to every person every day you go out.
I've done quite a few installs where you've got there and they're all sat there in the shorts and bikinis waiting to go in it, and it's like, it's cold water, not bothered, and they just jump in and they're all getting into the hot tub having a laugh, do you know what I mean?
Their first delivery today is in Rotherham, a £5,000 S5 to supermarket worker Les.
I ordered it 3 weeks ago and been counting the days. It's fantastic.
The boys are on a tight schedule to keep up with sales. Each tub in and fitted within an hour.
Hopefully it's a nice, easy one to get it in. It's a bit of a tight angle, to be honest with you, but like I say, the boys always get it in, don't they, really? Well, I do anyway.
If the temperature's right, we'll be in it tonight. I've got some friends coming round, we'll have a few beers and just celebrate.
Come on, to me, to you.
It's an investment, you know, I'm hoping it lasts for years and years and years. I can't see anything to go wrong with it.
We'll get that filling now.
You can't be not happy in one of those. It's built for fun, not stupid fun, just enjoyable fun. He knows that he's going to learn to swim in that. Oh, yeah. I'm sure the neighbours will sit in the bedroom window watching us in the hot tub, possibly envious. I just don't know.
Mate, it was an absolute pleasure. It really was.
Really was.
Any questions, anything, just got straight into the office. Apart from that, happy hot tub,
Thanks for your help. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
If only they were all that straightforward.
Hello, hot tubs.
Meanwhile, back in Blackpool, Paul and Christina are toying with that top tub.
This is luxury, but an investment, I feel.
Can Damien persuade them to part with an extra £3,000?
I would say they will buy, yeah, well, hopefully they will. Soon find out.
We're going to go for this one, the S2. And why not? I'm in my 50s. I ain't got nothing else to do now.
If you're going to do it,
splash out.
First strike to Damien, but can Ross seal a deal with the Killix?
Come on in, guys, come on in. Thank you. We have referred to this area as the kill zone in the past because it's the time where people go, wow, how can I pay you? Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac has sold an awful lot of hot tubs over the years.
That's better than my sound system.
Oh, no, it's good. And when the bass kicks in, they're like, oh, yeah.
That's very, very nice.
It's good, isn't it?
10 minutes later...
We've not gone for the one that we actually intended to go for, but we've gone for a more expensive one. But, you know, in hindsight, you only do it once time.
That Fleetwood Mac track gets them every time.
At the end, they're shaking your hand. Oh, thanks, Ross. Yeah, well, you know, are you coming down personally for the spa? No, I'm a bit busy, but you know.
Another one bites the dust, guys.
You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say.
1 month into hot tub season, and the Superstore are selling up to £50,000 of tubs a day. And each and every one of them needs to be delivered, fitted and filled. Guy and Wes are off to Birmingham, where fireman Simon Parton and his family are waiting for their £4,000 G2.
It's been a dream of ours, really, and sort of peer pressure from the kids in the white. And they're so affordable now and economical to run, so, you know, thought, go for it. It was either that or a dog.
But this is a business where time is money. Back at base, Ross checks for anything that could slow down delivery.
What did we do before Google? It's incredible.
Oh, it's like you're there. It's like you're outside the property.
It looks relatively easy, buried in the cul-de-sac. These fence panels here are removable, and although there's a discrepancy there on the height of the two driveways, that's not really a problem.
Sounds like a nice, easy job for Wes and Guy.
It's going to be a tight one, that.
Or maybe not.
There's a lot of things sticking out down the side of the alley. We'll just have to go and measure it, I think. It is a big day.
Oh, God.
It's definitely tight. It is tight. It's very tight.
Our famous line is actually, don't worry, the boys will get it in. As far as we're concerned, the boys will get it in.
Ready, Wes?
We're definitely glass half full merchants as opposed to half empty.
That window ledge in the gas boxes.
Yeah.
It is 35 inch from the wall to the post.
Yeah.
But obviously the things stick out 1.5 inches each way all the way down. And I'm good, but I ain't that good. Simon, slight issue. Yeah. 34 inch and it's a 35 inch tub.
If you can't get it in, you haven't got a sale. And as much as you can try and put the onus in the right way on the customer, saying you need to meet our minimum criteria, at the end of the day, if they don't, they ain't going to have the spa and we're not going to get a sale.
Simon's bubbles are in deep trouble. Will this tub be heading back to Blackpool?
I think I'll get it in, but God knows where from.
Heading out of their house and slipping off their bathrobes.
Living the dream. Since I got it, it's the best thing I've ever bought.
The bubbles are my favourite because they tickle my feet.
That's my favourite seat.
And that's my favourite seat. Those are the two lounges.
Yeah.
When it's really dusky, I like to sit and relax with my wine and sit back, watch the stars.
It's money, isn't it? If you can't enjoy it, why have it? We've got a nice home, we've got a nice family life, and we like to buy nice things, so why not?
Blackpool's family-run superstore is cashing in on this back garden revolution. Tubs are delivered as fast as they're imported.
Another one bites the dust, guys.
A little less conversation, a little more action, please.
Last year was our busiest year, and on the close of business on the 31st of March, we was on 166. We are now up to 212.
Basically, we're 30% up. We will be by the end of the day, we're over 30% up. I think it's going to be a record.
In Birmingham, Den's stepson Guy and grandson Wes are struggling to get a tub into the Parton family's back garden.
Hiya, Guy.
Hiya, mate.
Do you think it's going to go in?
2 gas boxes stopping us from getting it in through the gate. And then once we get down the alleyway, there's only 34 inch from the concrete post to the window ledge itself. Next door's the exact same.
Yep.
And next door the other way is exactly the same as well. We are in a cul-de-sac at the back of the train tracks.
I'll come straight back to you. Thanks, bye-bye. It's looking like it's going to have to go over the roof.
I think he's going to try and find a crane.
OK.
It's the gap room's not there, it's not there, is it, really?
Oh, yeah.
As always with this kind of job.
Sometimes you never know until the spar is literally going to go through the access, and on this occasion, of course, it isn't, and that's the issue. That's the bad news. The good news is I've got a crane shaft, really good egg.
OK, how much are you looking at?
Can get that secured. I believe for 300 quid. I'm going to call him now. I should be able to get him there within the hour.
OK. Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
It's costing Simon a further £300, but you know what they say, no crane, no gain.
We are a little bit like the international rescue of the hot tub world, aren't we? Yes, we will get it in.
And now, the Parton's back garden secret is out.
Nobody knew that we were having it in this cul-de-sac. So the fact that we've had to get a crane to discreetly put it in the back garden is actually quite funny, yeah. I think everybody knows now.
Back towards there, maybe, Rob. Keep it going. Keep it going. Got it going.
5 hours later, mission accomplished.
Hello, Hot Tubs.
It's going to require 36 inches width.
Back at the superstore, there's no let-up in sales.
Hello, Hot Tubs. Great. And
But there is someone in the office who doesn't seem quite so busy.
What does Den do? Counts his money in the morning. What else does he do? Waits for me to bring his dinner every day.
That's a classic.
And not a lot more. What Den does when it's especially quiet, he sits in front of his computer looking at what he can buy. Motorbikes, cars. He had 2 Harleys.
We could go all electric, that new thing. Yeah. It's good for the environment, isn't it?
He bought a bright yellow scooter. Bright yellow scooter. Has he ever told you that?
It's funky, that.
When Den's off, I always say to him, say to me, oh, God, I have another extra 10 minutes of work to do to cover you.
Bit of pepper, the job's a good one.
Another day, another dollar, hey?
To cope with Britain's ever-growing thirst for hot tubs, an expert has been brought in to overhaul deliveries.
We've always employed family members or friends of family. It does work pretty well, though, I think.
Laying down the law is former policeman Jerry.
Don't be going the scenic route, Rob.
Jerry's my stepfather with the old family connection.
Don't be driving this through McDonald's.
I won't.
Good.
Which also means he's Den's ex-wife's husband?
Well, you see, everyone needs a Jerry.
It's EastEnders, isn't it? You know, everyone's married to somebody else.
Tell Will to turn his steering wheel before he sets off at 20 miles an hour and ends up in Top Gun.
People look at the family business and they'll say, oh, must be great working with all your family. And that's true, but and we work together, but there's still a hierarchy system, and there has to be, otherwise it would fall down. People have got to be in charge of other people. And ultimately, although you don't always like decisions that are made above you, you've got to respect them. And that's as simple as that.
Jerry's brought in discipline and efficiencies to speed up deliveries.
When they come in the morning, they come to the clocking in machine.
Pledge accepted.
That sometimes they'll sustain an injury when they're working and it ruins the fingerprint. So they've got 3 that they can use on that hand and 2 that they can use on that hand. So nobody gets around the Jerry, eh? Yeah? You've still not got your boots on. Suspicious? No, not suspicious. But if you don't control your staff, they will control you. Come on, clock on.
This morning, Jerry has 7 vans out on deliveries.
Right, boys, enjoy. Right on cue, the sandwich man, which I've made sure that he comes after 8 o'clock. Because if he comes beforehand, we can never get the staff away because they're all eating sandwiches. So I stagger the staff beforehand. Mean, aren't I? He can't eat anything hard, he's had a tooth out.
Now Jerry's got another secret plan to keep his staff in check.
All right, see you later. Bye.
What?
Everyone's been drug tested on Monday.
What's for them?
These are for cannabis and one thing and another. But these that I've told them are my special drug tests, right? Whereas I don't even have to ask them. All I've got to do with these is wipe the steering wheel, and these will tell me exactly if they've had alcohol or any sorts of drugs. Obviously they don't, but they don't know that.
They do now.
It won't measure from ages ago, will it? I think it's only a couple of days or something.
At 57, Den would rather be in a hot tub than selling one. But his son Dan and son-in-law Ross have ambitions for the family business.
Cara's PR, Cara speaking.
For the first time, to win even more business, the boys have brought in the consultants.
Thanks, bye-bye. Raising the profile in terms of letting people know that hot tubs are accessible, they're affordable, it's all year round, so it's the image of the family enjoying the garden in the winter. It's just changing the perception.
It's going to be a steep learning curve.
These are some ideas and things that always generate good publicity. So, as you're probably aware, there's a National Awareness Day for everything.
Yeah.
And the benefit of those is that we can put news releases around that. So, for example, National Spa Week in September.
Yeah.
You ever done anything with it before?
No.
Did you know about it?
No.
Speaking engagements, networking events. Do you ever attend any?
Well, no, in a nutshell. We probably should.
Yeah. Create a mission statement so you become known for... I mean, do you have a mission statement? Or...
No.
We've always been quite self-sufficient. So we tend to kind of take care of ourselves, and that's not, I'm not saying that's the correct way of doing it, but no, I think we probably should promote ourselves. You know, thanks for your time, it's been very good. I think it's could be very good. There's some great opportunities that they get you in with. It's going to be really, really good, definitely.
Good.
And they seem like nice people.
Good.
Hello, hot tubs.
So far, the company's only promotion has been online, spending nearly $250,000 to make sure they're the first hot tub name on Google.
We're actually pretty chocker, but on that particular day we can just about do it.
9 out of 10 customers never set foot in the Blackpool showroom.
And it's all been dollied up with flowers and flower boxes and it looks really beautiful, but there's no in it.
Is it missing the centrepiece? A lovely lady. Paula in Romford in Essex. Essex actually always has been, hasn't it, Dan? It's always been a hotbed of for delivery for us, really, Essex.
When something new comes out, that seems to be the place where they want it first.
Dinner lady Paula and window fitter Barrett have ordered a tub to go in their newly revamped back garden.
I call it a shed. My husband corrects me and says it's a summer house. And as you can see, he's painted it, he's tiled the floor, and once the hot tub has actually been in, he's going to be building some sort of changing area to the corner there. When I mentioned to the girls who I work with in the kitchen I was getting a hot tub, they went, oh, look at you. And I went, you know what? Anyone can afford a hot tub.
Paula bought online. Now Barrett's worried about the delivery.
Barrett came home from work in the week and began to say, I'm not sure about the dimensions of the door, I'm not so sure about the dimensions of the gate, and I don't know whether we can get this in. Worries about everything. Absolutely worries. I'm not a worrier at all. He worries about absolutely everything. If there isn't anything to worry about, he'll worry because he's got nothing to worry about. Is that correct, Jack?
Yes.
Hot tub technicians Smokey and Will have driven 260 miles from Blackpool. But will they be able to deliver the £4,000 G2?
It's always an easy job. Always. Unless it's an hard job.
I'm amazed that that's come that way on the back of that trailer.
I just can't wait to get it in, get in it. Can't wait.
Just watch that flue pipe coming out the wall.
Nice and slow. Can't see it.
Tell you what, this is tight, this. Just trying to get it up, Smokes. That sounded wrong, that.
Does she do things impulsively then?
Oh, yeah.
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 I could sit here and watch something on TV and think, I really like that, and within the next couple of days I've gone out and found it and that'll be in my home.
That's what I'm always skiing.
I think it's going to be easy to take this off.
I'll take the door off.
Yeah.
Now the door's off, I think we'll be okay.
Right, we're straight. 1, 2, 3.
I must admit, I thought it was going to be more disastrous than... I think that's gone quite smoothly, didn't you, Jack? It has.
Yeah, that's the full shebang.
2 hours and 1 removed gatepost later, all the family has to do is wait for the water to heat.
I can't believe
really getting excited now. I'm not always a miserable bagger.
Barrett and Paula have joined Britain's army of happy hot tubbers. But keeping up with demand is stretching the family firm to its limits.
Get out of the van. Get out, give me keys.
The Hot Tub Superstore is reaching boiling point.
They need to appreciate the people they've got and not just take it for granted.
What goes on in the hot tub usually stays in the hot tub. But what do people get up to in there?
I have my own choice of music.
And I have mine.
Yes. I'm more of a sort of a Michael Bublé sort of thing, and Alan's...
Yeah, I like a miserable Morrissey. And we do bring cups of tea out sometimes, don't we?
My mum likes to get some wine and chocolate egg whilst reading a Kindle like this.
50 Shades. Again.
Rules for the hot tub, you can't wee in it.
No oil, no makeup. Don't do it.
If you want to do a deal on one, I'll always do your deal on one.
I'll go on the recliner, and mine is a glass of wine.
Yeah. Great. No, you're welcome. Thanks, John. Thanks. Bye-bye.
What's bar, Ross?
S2. Financed yesterday, come back and dip it today. Going out shortly.
Oops, there goes another one.
There goes another one.
It's peak season at the Hot Tub Superstore and business is booming.
The massive growth spurt's been over the last 2 years. We're selling £1 million worth of spas a month currently, and the logistics behind that is everybody's going to be under pressure.
No problem, thanks again.
It's good news for the company, but it means more work for the family and friends.
I'm working 6 days now. I've never wanted to work 6 days, ever. It's doing me head in. I've no life. Most places, people have a dinner hour and they can go out and do what they want or go home for an hour. Not here. Why would I make you a brew when I don't drink? You only ever ask me because we're females.
No, your mind thinks that. That's not how we think.
Yeah, it is how you think. I know how you think, then.
It's not mine.
In deliveries, they're also feeling the strain, working up to 14-hour days, 7 days a week to keep up with demand.
I think you're going south-east London.
Yeah.
It's a long run.
Yeah.
People don't want to work 7 days a week. They want to spend time with the family. Because they do it, they think we should do it.
Now, I know Will was supposed to be off on Sunday, but I've got him down for this job going up to Aberdeen, but he'll have to go at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday.
I've got Molly.
And Jerry's hardline approach isn't making life easier.
They come in and they're expected to do a job, and if they don't want to do that job, no matter who it is, then they're not doing the job at all. I'll just get someone else to do it.
Supposed to be off Sunday.
Yeah. It's the only day that I have Molly.
They need to appreciate the people they've got and not just take it for granted.
But despite the staffing stresses, Ross and Dan are looking at fresh ways to grow the business. Their new PR team has sent them to their very first promotional event. They brought along boss Den for moral support.
Ross likes to talk. So Ross is full of crap, really. He really does like to talk.
But will a day spent in a plush conference centre help build their profile?
I don't normally put a shirt and tie on for work, so it does feel like I'm going for a wedding at the minute. You got to look the part, dress accordingly. There we go. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but, you know, you just be yourself and, yeah, you've got to have that self-confidence, haven't you? That's what it's all about. Put the tie on. Let's go.
Back on the road, Den's stepson Guy and grandson Wes have been driving since 6:30.
Top of your head, favourite film, go. See, now you're thinking about it, aren't you?
And Wes's step-granddad and former policeman Jerry is keeping a keen eye on them.
So where's he gone now? On Google, I can track each vehicle. I can actually put the man where the vehicle is, so I can see what he's looking at.
Pound and I'll down it, and then I can buy another one.
Come on, then. You can't down that.
I can also link into every camera on the motorway network, and I can get a picture from any camera within 2 minutes.
I'm a pound back, still some in the bottom of it.
Oh, I think I need to throw up. I should have done it. I should have done it.
Yeah, they call me the spy in the sky.
Hello?
Where's Hiya, mate? What are you doing? Where are you going?
Sheffield, I think.
No, where are you going on that road?
That's Snake Pass, mate.
He said we shouldn't have gone this way.
Why shouldn't we have gone this way?
He said it's a nightmare road.
What's the nightmare road?
Snake's Pass, is this Snake's Pass?
Why is it a nightmare road? It's clear as anything.
We were just following the TomTom.
If the TomTom told you
To go and jump over a bridge. Would you go and jump over a bridge?
Well, we said there was a bridge there, we'd go over it, and if there wasn't, we'd probably fall off the end, yeah.
Be as quick as you can, because I've got another job for you to do. When you get back, I've got another tub that's going to go out.
later on in Blackpool, it's just a local one.
OK, see you later. Bye.
What a penis.
He is, isn't he? He's just an idiot, man. Yep. You love him. You have pictures in bed with him and everything.
Don't have pictures in bed. I stayed at my nan's house. He happened to be there. And he took a picture.
All cuddled up. So, lad.
Did they always go in that easy?
No. Oh, sorry.
The delivery might be easy, but that's more than can be said for Guy's relationship with Jerry.
It's just hard work. The stuff he does is he brings it in to make the place better, make it run more efficient and stuff. It's how he goes around it, I think. He's just no good with people. He's treating us like idiots, and it's us that do the job. We know how to do the job, we get the job done. Jerry doesn't.
I mean, it simply be, is that a clothing line for the larger stature, basically, yeah.
At his first ever networking event, Ross seems at ease making contacts.
Definitely, yeah. Let's talk. Good to hear more about it. Nice.
But Den and son Dan are looking a little nervous. Ex-Marine Ross is going to need that military training to keep his cool.
Should be a piece of cake, mate, really, yeah.
For the first time, he's about to talk hot tubs in front of an audience of some of the Northwest's top business people.
I've got visions of hot tubs being for footballers' wives and the landed gentry.
Sure.
Or my
You're not on your own there.
Yeah. But who is your target audience?
Everybody thinks it's either a swinger or a footballer or you know, Mr. Party Man. And it really isn't. They're probably 25 plus. They typically own their own home, but that's about where the similarities probably end.
Big round of applause. Thanks very much.
I loved it. I thought it was really good, yeah. I really enjoyed it. And I love a challenge. The other guy said, it's funny when you said swingers, because he said, I actually thought exactly that. I thought hot tubs were for swingers.
Everybody's a customer.
You left the water running when you left me behind.
At the superstore, Jerry's tightening his grip on his team.
Hiya, Will. Oh, Wesley.
No, I've got steps.
100% going to that.
Yeah.
He's even introduced a dress code.
Rob, we don't like hoodies.
Jerry's watching their every move.
What are you doing now? I'm waiting for Brody, he's getting his tools.
I'm like Jiminy Cricket, who sits on your shoulder. That little bit of a conscience thinking, if I find out that he's done that, he'll be on my case. Yeah, everybody needs a Jerry.
The firm's now delivering up to 40 tubs a week.
Go on, back it up.
Today, Wes and Jay have a local job. A £5,500 S4 for office worker Lisa and boyfriend Brian.
1, 2, 3.
What are you doing?
Don't mess around.
I've got a medical condition where I need to really chill out because it's brought on by stress. And I'm just hoping it'll be really peaceful and therapeutic. Oh, I love it. Wow.
The tub's safely into the back garden, but there's a problem.
Is that the electric for it there? Which is the bit that's going to go... There should be a tail going ready for the tub.
We phoned up the hot tub place and the electrician spoke to Damien.
Yeah, is that a 16-amp supply or a 32-amp supply?
Following advice from the store, the electrician has fitted the wrong power supply.
If I've paid for something, I don't want it working at 50% of what it should be doing, i.e. it's going to take twice as long to heat up So if it's taking twice as long to heat up, I've been provided with something that isn't what I've bought. Either get sorted within the next 24 hours, or you can take it away now.
The superstore admit their mistake and agree to get an electrician to sort it out. At £300, it's a costly oversight and a longer day for Wes and Jay. Back at base, the PR consultants have come up with a list of celebrity names they could approach to see if they'd be the face of the business. But who could it be?
Right. Celebrity endorsement. The plot thickens.
They'd like a household name to promote the store in exchange for a hot tub.
So we've got Samantha Womack. Does it ring any bells? Jennifer Ellison. Sunita. Tom O'Connor. We thought he was dead. Alfonso from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Was he on one of the celebrity things recently? Yeah.
Pretty cool. I like the idea of that.
The problem I'd foresee with someone like that, if you get to someone who classically, they might be in like the 50s or early 60s, he's not really that relevant. It's not Philip Schofield.
No.
It's not. It's nowhere near that. A million miles away from that, actually.
No, maybe not in this country as much, but you've got to ask a few people and see what the feedback is.
You do. Right, we're going for the big test. Who's that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've only got a window of opportunity, top of Google. Who is it?
I don't know. Is he... I don't know. Shall I know him?
As far as I'm concerned, it's cemented already, but an awful lot of people don't know who the fuck he is. He's not high profile enough.
Ant and Dec could be good.
Ant and Dec would be fantastic.
You're going to have to give away 2, though, then.
Yeah, we would, yeah.
Seriously, though, who's Bruno Langley?
The next morning, there's another hitch in deliveries. A van has taken the wrong hot tub.
They're off. The other two that have set off with the wrong one, they'll carry on the job. And Guy and Brodie, when they come in, they'll have to do the longer one now. So instead of having a nice day up at the lakes and having a short run, now they're going down to Slough. They'll love that one, won't they?
An already disgruntled Guy arrives to find his 7-hour day has suddenly become twice as long, and he won't be able to collect his daughter from school.
You're going to be the same amount of time. You're both in at the same time in the morning.
Well, it's not the same amount of time, is it? One's in the Lake District and one's in London. I've had to get a babysitter. Now I'm going to be 10 o'clock at night to pick her up.
Right, so...
I'm not bothered, Jen. I'll do the fucking tub.
Right, just go and do the tub, mate.
It's stupid that's all about being paid.
Shut the fuck up and just go and do the job.
Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. It's literally...
Get out of the van. Get out, give me the keys.
What do you mean, do the keys?
You're not going, mate.
What?
You're not going on the job.
I won't go on the job, mate.
Get out the van.
Tell me to shut the fuck up. I don't know who you think you are, Jerry.
Hey? Your boss is who I am.
Don't talk to your staff like that.
See you later, mate.
I will see you later.
Jerry has suspended the boss's stepson and the longest-serving hot tub technician.
Can't have any sort of dissent, because as soon as that sort of thing happens, then everybody will start trying to pick and choose the jobs.
Ross is the first to hear the news.
I've just taken Guy off this tub.
OK.
I don't want to do it because it's not the tub he was supposed to be doing. So,
oh, OK.
So he can fuck off home.
Right, fair enough, mate. Yeah.
A big family fallout and military man Ross remains unflappable.
We don't get too involved because I don't sat here half the morning talking about why a guy doesn't want to go on an install, doesn't make us any money and doesn't drive the company forward. So that's why Jerry deals with it. We get on with a different role again, which is sell and taking the company forward.
It will all go quiet on it, really, I would have thought.
But when Boss Den finds out his stepson's been suspended, he may see things rather differently. At the Hot Tub Superstore in Blackpool, sales are at an all-time high, but the increased workload is too much for the boss's stepson, Guy. Following a row with his line manager, Jerry, he's decided to quit. But Den's not happy about the family fallout.
Den's come back and just wanted to see what happened, and that's how it's kicked off, really. Because I think Obviously, he wants to sort it out because Guy's his stepson and he's brought him up. It's his family. Guy's his family. It's not good for morale.
Den's son Dan has stormed off after defending Jerry's actions. But Den thinks Jerry needs to share the blame.
He's not a people person. You've got to treat people with respect, and people will treat you back with respect. And I didn't feel that that had happened, and I wasn't happy with it. It's like a divorce. You've got to get together, and if you need a little bit of marriage counselling, both of you, sort yourself out, because neither of you are leaving. We need both of them to do the job that they were doing.
I'm sorry because I had a row with him, but if he hadn't have been the way he was, then we wouldn't have had a row. He will be missed, but nobody's irreplaceable.
With 10 tubs to be fitted a day, the firm can't let a family fallout get in the way of deliveries.
This is a big spa going in, but no problem, simple. We like the easy ones, don't we, mate?
I'd go and do that one myself.
I know, yeah. You do see some jobs, you think, oh, I'll have a trip out myself. It never happens, but you could do it.
This enviable-looking job is for property manager Anthony Ainscoe and his wife Eva, who have bought a £7,000 S3 to keep their 5 grandchildren entertained.
So this area, this corner now we're fencing off, is where we're going to have the hot tub overlooking the valley. Relaxing my muscles. After a hard day's work.
This is brilliant, this. You always like more space, the better.
And it's hot tub technicians Jay and Rob who landed the plum job.
Down we go.
£7,000, but you get steps. You get a lid.
Keep going, Dean. Keep going. Onto me foot.
Tyson.
I want to go to hot tub.
If you tell the kiddies, if you're in there, you'll go luminous glue. They won't do it.
If the family are happy, I'm very happy. That's the bottom line.
But it's to be able to enjoy it now with them, so that they still come and visit us.
Are we ready, gang?
Yeah!
You look at what's really important. It's not expensive to keep your children together and your family. But if you can afford to buy things that make them happy when they come, it just gives you happy memories, doesn't it?
Don't be letting him poo on the car park, Buster. Come on.
Anybody know who's got the diary?
Right, OK, great.
Let's do Saturday the 2nd then.
2 seconds.
If we did, and that's it, we're all sorted.
It's now 3 weeks since Guy quit, and Den's making some changes to ease the pressure on the family firm.
Yeah, you got the long-digit card number, please?
New desks for new staff, so we'll just build in, have a move round to the office, just take a bit of strain off the phones.
You become a victim of your own success. You keep sell, but then you've got to deliver, and sometimes it's stressful. When things go wrong, it can nip up and bite you in the butt.
Dad, do you think that's a little bit darker?
I don't think it matters.
Different as well.
I won't see it from where I'm sleeping.
And looks like the boss is finally putting in a shift.
He likes to keep his hand in every now and again. He'll have a day off after that.
See, even dogs love me.
Over in deliveries, Den's recruited 4 more hot tub technicians to ease the pressure. And he's also brought in an assistant for Jerry.
Ben's my left-hand man.
Yeah.
When Ben started, he was just testing the hot tubs and just one of the general labourers. And now look at him. Now what a smart boy he is. Now he's got order to his day.
I got my list.
And then when you come down with your list, you've got to sort all the tubs out, haven't you?
Yeah.
Then you arrange all the tub testers to start testing them.
I do.
Looks like Ben's going to have his work cut out.
As soon as you come through them barriers, you're in hot tub time.
Yeah, hot tub time.
But even with the changes, Guy's still not coming back.
It was getting a bit too much, the hot tubs. It was either Jerry's way or the highway, and I didn't want to do it Jerry's way, I wanted to do it the right way.
He's got a new job working with his dad. As the end of the season approaches, the company are well on target to achieve their 50% sales increase.
We've got the model now.
We've got the model. We lead the market by a long, long way, but it's nice to take it into orbit, really, and make sure that as the hot tub game grows, we've got so high and so far. For anybody to try and compete with this now would be it's not undoable, but it'd be very, very difficult. You've got to make it work and make it better and improve it.
This is only the beginning, and where it's all going to end, who knows? Perhaps everybody in the country will end up with a hot tub. I haven't got a clue.
With the family now reunited, where better to unwind than the boss's giant hot tub?
Have you already done? Okay.
Pepperoni passion.
Don't get a sexy barbecue.
A sexy barbecue.
Well, it's not a normal business, it's a family business. So we've got to understand that and really, build that into every situation. Sometimes it pisses you off, other times it's the most rewarding thing in the world.
That's excellent, isn't it?
And the search for a celebrity endorsement continues.
Got Duncan Goodhue. Swimmer.
Rusty Lee, Kathy. She's on it. And she's got potential. She's certainly bubbly.
There's a chance to catch up